Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're going to go over just a few things from Para. We'll look at the staking platform, see how it's doing, and then we will also go over and talk about MetaMonkeyAI, see how their pre-sale is doing. That is ending tomorrow. And then I'd like to look at some Luna Classic. It's been pumping, and then talk about some other stuff. So if there's anything you guys would like to see, look at, just put it down there in the chat, and we'll talk about it. So we're going to wait for just a few minutes, let some people get in here. This is a sponsored stream by MetaMonkeyAI. Like I said, their pre-sale is going through tomorrow. I believe it's 1 p.m. Eastern is when it's ending. Okay, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. One thing I do want to mention too is I have started some Crypto for Starters memberships. There are 3 different levels. One is $2.99, one's $4.99, and one's $6.99. So once I get to probably 10 members, I'm going to start doing members-only giveaways. It's just an easier way for me to keep track and make sure people are who they are when we're doing giveaways. So we will be doing a clown NFT giveaway tonight also, just for everybody in the chat. So if you guys could like this, share it out, get some people to join, and we'll give away an NFT tonight. So the staking platform for Para has been doing very well. So I do want to mention that I do believe Nick from Texas Tornado is going to be coming on with me. He's doing an AMA right now. Austin may or may not be. He's been pretty sick today, so I told him, rest up. He does have another AMA with MetaMonkey tonight, right before the pre-sales over tomorrow. So he may pop in, he may not, but like I said, he's been sick all day and kind of had a rough day. So I told him just to rest up. So Para staking platform, it launched 2 days ago on Tuesday, right after Para did another relaunch. They had some problems with the contract and some things they had to fix, and then had to relaunch again, airdrop tokens stealth, and then launched staking that same afternoon. So new contract that will be seen. We'll go to the website here real quick. So new contract's live. Here's a new contract address. Now remember, they launched a V4 in preparation for regulation coming up, had to change a few things. So fortunately, something happened with that contract and they had to do another one, but it's done. Staking's live. Everything's going very well. So there are almost 10 billion tokens staked, which is roughly about 20% of the supply. And that's roughly, we're going on about 48 hours now, a little more than 48 hours. So I did make a video on this, how to stake your Para with your NFTs. Now, for those of you, hey, Broderson, how's it going? For those of you that aren't familiar with this, you can stake Para tokens with the Para Prepper NFTs. And with OG preppers as well. Those are the ones that people got dropped for going through all the versions with Para. So, so far, everything's worked very well. Rewards are coming about. There are some things that I want to talk about before we jump into MetaMonkey. Some things that we've encountered. I'm just going to mention real quick. I jotted down a few notes. Probably will make a dedicated video for this, but there's just a few things. So with the rewards, this is something that a lot of people have been talking about. So rewards can be claimed and will refresh automatically every 24 hours. Okay. Now with this rewards, as more people stake, your percentage will go down and also your rewards will go down even once they are here to claim. Okay. Now this is pretty much how most staking pools work. So now, a lot of it's changed so drastically lately because of the influx and the high volume from the staking platform. I mean, 48 hours, 10 billion tokens staked is a lot of tokens right away. So that your percent and multiplier and your rewards are going to go down. Now, after 48 hours to maybe a couple more days, we should start to see that level off. And it should start to be more consistent. Okay, and we're thinking after about 48 hours, look at what your rewards are, and it shouldn't go below that. Okay, so right before your 48 hours hits, look and see where you're at, and it shouldn't go below that anymore. So just keep an eye on it. And people are going to continue to stake, but the thing is, this is a way for us to make passive income. So a lot of people are making some good tokens. So, but again, before you stake, watch the video I made. It walks you through every step. There is a gas limit issue that some people have experienced with after you approve both of these to go stake your tokens. And so what we're suggesting is to go in and manually up the gas limit to 3 million or higher. Okay, now just a quick way to do that is when you go to approve the staking, hit the little gear next to the price, and scroll down, and it'll say manual settings, and then go down and enter a different million value. 3 million is what I'd recommend, and it should go right through. Okay. Now, if your tokens aren't showing up as staked, refresh the screen, clear the cache, and disconnect your wallet and reconnect. Those are kind of things to try first. And then if you don't, you can DM us on me or Rad or any other admin on Telegram, and we can help you make sure everything was done right and correctly, and then help you from there. Okay, so most everything we've been able to help people get through. I have noticed that Coinbase Wallet has worked better on a PC than has worked mobile. Now, it does work mobile, but it seems to work better on a computer. So just keep that in mind. And MetaMask, for some reason, people have had better luck on the dApps inside the browser on their wallet. So try that. And if you can't do it in one or the other, just try the one you haven't tried yet. So, hey, Edward, welcome. Thanks for coming. Now, if you guys have any questions at all, type them into the chat. I will answer them as best I can. Rad is here as well. So what I can't answer, she may be able to. And most of the stuff as far as the staking platform, we should probably be able to answer. We're both pretty familiar with it. So now keep in mind also when you're approving transactions, okay, if you're staking tokens and parapreppers and an OG paraprepper, you're gonna approve three transactions, okay? They're gonna be small, like $1 to $2, usually less than $1 by when everything's said and done. So you have to approve all three of those contracts, and then you go to stake, okay? And then we've seen staking costs go, anywhere from $20 to $30. And it's a lot more, but you're also pulling three contracts. You're pulling, if you're doing tokens, preppers, and OGs, you're pulling from all those. So the approvals are allowing the platform to pretty much pull that stuff out of your wallet. Excuse me. Staking rewards have to level up, should be happening in the next few following days. Yeah, exactly, Broderson. They should level off, like we were saying before, you've got such a high volume of tokens coming in. I mean, for crying out loud, you've got almost 10 billion tokens staked in 48 hours with 652 NFTs. That's a lot of tokens. It's like I said, it's about 20% roughly. So we got a 50 billion starting supply. And you got 10 billion in here, which is awesome. It really shows you the community that we have, the commitment that we have, putting their tokens in here and also wanting to make passive income. It's a great way. We had reflections on the first contract, and I believe I want to say the second, but the problem with reflections are in a bear market like now, there's no volume. You're not really getting any reflections at all. So with staking, you stake your tokens, and you're going to earn tokens every day, whether the market's good or not. So that's why they took away reflections, because, hey, we're going to have staking. So we don't really need reflections. Plus, it makes the contract extremely complicated, right? And a lot of gas fees. So another thing too, kind of on another track for Para, let's see, let me find it. When we go to Paras, they tweeted out today a pretty awesome tweet, honestly, of what's been going on, what they've accomplished. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there's also a kind of a graph here. It shows staking also. So go check that out. So you're staked, what you're earning, kind of as an example, though. Keep that in mind. It's an example, so you're not necessarily going to walk in and earn all those. Man, it must have gotten buried in here. Might be able to find it online quicker. Let me know if that's too loud, guys. You can't hear me. We gotta play a little something. So here it is. Here it is. So last month's accomplishments, right? So acquired list token, federally registered as payment processor, a relaunch, and then another relaunch. Token NFC staking, hired a CTO and a COO, bridged 6 chains on our DAG, CertiK pen test. Okay, it even goes farther. I mean, they've been busy. Cyber insurance, Parapepper NFT, they've updated the metadata, started the DAG scan. So DAG bridge, if you didn't hear Lee on the huddle, yesterday, DAG is getting close, right? V6. That's right. Apparently, people liking the V6. Kind of correlated it with an engine. So we'll see. Let's do just a little bit lower. So a lot of stuff going on, and the funny thing about the huddle is they said they're working on a new utility that kind of popped up out of necessity, and it's like, so they're working on more stuff, and that we don't even know about. I mean, they're working on another utility that just kind of popped up, like, hey, we're gonna have to do this because of this, and a lot of other news that we're still waiting to hear, and just a lot of things going on. So if you guys haven't looked into, I know most everybody in here probably is, but for anybody listening afterwards, if you haven't looked into Parrot, please do your own research, check into it, ask questions. Let's see if Stakin has updated anything. We should start just, right before. Hey, Scott, good afternoon. Parrot checking boxes. That's right, Ed, where they are. Really, things are really starting to come together in exactly what Lee said. He said every week things are falling into place, right? Staking platform was kind of the first domino, and I think after this, things will just start to happen. So let's keep an eye out for that. Supporting Lee, he took it very hard. What happened with this last relaunch, but he's surrounded by a lot of good people. I mean, with Spencer now as the CTO and Cameron, they are. Hey, fan, thank you for coming. Welcome. They are really helping Lee out. I mean, he would have been by himself if they hadn't been there to help him. So it's been really good having those guys, and they're very good at what they do. And so having an in-house guy doing all this stuff is fantastic. Okay, so if you guys have anything else you want to talk about Pairwise, have any questions, please. Let's see if there's anything else in the huddle that I want to mention. I know I mentioned the kind of the pop-up utility, but we'll just kind of go through the huddle real quick. So he did mention the front end of the NFT marketplace is getting finished up, and then he was going to have Spencer start on another utility. So that's awesome. We're looking forward to that NFT marketplace. I think that's going to be a great place to be able to go and sell. Hey, Carlos, welcome. Sell, buy, and then of course Texas finished up the stream. Yeah, no problem. He thought he might be a couple minutes late. No big deal. I'm just going to finish up Pair, and by the time he comes on, we'll probably just jump right into MetaMonkey and then talk about some other stuff. So like I said, getting started on a surprise utility. And he said on the huddle, make your Pair tokens worth something pretty heavy, more for staking, more all around, and getting ready for regulation. So, I mean, what that is, literally have no idea. But to me, I feel like every time Lee comes on a huddle or talks on a VC, he throws something out at us like that. Surprise utility or mass adoption, things like that. It's crazy what he comes up with. Like Rad had mentioned one day, oh, Lee doesn't have much for us today, and then he comes on and says something like that, and kind of surprises us all with a little bit of some news that we had no idea about. CMC and CoinGecko updates being done, obviously, for this new contract that they just dropped on Tuesday. And then one thing that we've learned recently, Links app is a program created by Spencer, who's a CTO, and it's kind of better than Zerion. You don't have to hook up your wallet to it. You can just enter your wallet. Yeah, Links crypto app. Exactly. Thanks, Fred. You don't have to. You can just enter your wallet address in, and it'll show you values, and stuff like that. So we've all used. Most people probably used Zerion before, but this is just a great alternative to that. to be able to see values, especially now when your value is not showing up in your wallet because they just launched a new contract and new airdrops. So, yep, tracks multiple wallets. So you just have to enter them in and it'll track multiple wallets. So it's pretty cool. You have to check it out. There is, some Medium articles coming out about staking, which are out. I'm sorry, those are out on the Twitter and stuff. So go check those out. It kind of explains everything about staking. So read up on that. You'll definitely learn a lot. And then they've made the DAG top priority. They've been working on that for a while. DAG scan is pretty much here. So we're getting really close on the DAG, which if you guys don't know what the DAG is, it's a bridge, pretty much, if you want to think of it as mass crypto adoption. It's going to bring crypto to the world, right? And Lee's talked about partnering with a POS system company. Don't know, he hasn't announced that yet. So he's dropped little hints here and there. We've all kind of speculated for weeks and guessed and had huge discussions in a official Telegram about who it's going to be, what company it's going to be, but again, don't know. So they're getting close on that. And then he did mention more coming for the OGs. The what that's going to be as far as what the OG holders are going to get or what's going to benefit them the most. We don't know. But, Lee is about the community and the people that are supporting Para and what they're doing. And Lee and them, they have worked so hard. And it goes to show you what kind of character Lee has. Is in the end, he's going to make it right for the community. And he just keeps grinding day after day. And, all we can do is tell them we're here and what can we do and help them out as much as we can. So, yeah, you can see all your portfolio in one app. Exactly. And it is kind of a one-stop shop. So you guys check it out. Lynx Crypto app. It's like the picture of a Lynx as the icon. So go download it. Just register with an email. They'll send you a code. Type that in and log right in. All right. So MetaMonkeyAI. And again, this is a sponsored stream by MetaMonkeyAI. I did have a AMA with Augustine last week, and which was a great AMA. Man, he is very passionate about what they're doing. Pre-sales going on right now, but keep in mind, thank you, Rad. Lynx Crypto app, lynxcrypto.app is the URL. I guess I could pull it up. Yeah, so here it is. I haven't watched this video. So multi-chain tracking a token, risk-free, 160 fiats, community votes. And we have Nick here with us. I'm going to bring him in. We'll talk about this a little bit.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, brother?
I made it.
Yeah.
I'm
Man,
late.
I tell you what, we've been talking about doing this for how long now? A couple months?
Dude, months. Yeah, everybody
just hasn't worked out, man.
No, everybody gets so busy and everything. And then when I was supposed to come on the last time was literally the day that YouTube decided to rug my channel from me. And dude, it was brutal there for about a month, man. I had that channel taken down and then built up another channel very quickly and got up to like 600 and some subs, rocking and rolling. And then YouTube took that channel down. I was like, bro, this is not working out for me.
It's crazy because I saw it. We started talking because of your YouTube channel getting taken down, right? And so I messaged you and I'm like, okay, what can I do? Is there anything I can do? And you started a new one, and so we started just kind of spitting out tweets for you, like, hey, let's grow it, let's get him up to where he was. And and then I remember the day you messaged me, you're like, dude, it got taken down, and I'm like, this is just incredibly ridiculous how quickly they're doing it, right? And of course, I had gotten to the point where I just gotten monetized, and I'm like, okay, I don't carry any weight. I've got like 1,400 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
Fortunately, other guys that I gotten taken down had like, 30, 40, 60,000 subscribers, which they have a little bit more following to help out. But
exactly, yeah.
But then you got back, like, I don't know, what, a week later?
Yeah. So when the second channel got taken down, I was like ready to just hang it up, bro. Like I literally was like, I'm just done with this. Like, because between the two channels, like I put in like thousands of hours, you know what I mean? And it was crazy. And so that channel got taken down. So I literally just like checked out from social media and everything for like 24 hours because I just was done with it. I just needed a break. And so my first channel was actually up like around 24 hours after my second one was taken down. I didn't even know it was up until like 12 hours after it was up because I literally shut my phone down and did not even look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, so, and you talked about going to Twitch and streaming there, and you know, I'm like, man, how do we help him? Like, get this thing back, and then it just popped back, and you just kind of hit it hard. You're like
grinding, baby.
I am getting back, and so you know, it's been a ride, and of course, Nick he approached me about MetaMonkeyAI, and of course, just like Austin says, MetaMonkey, whatever. You know, he was like, no, look into it. So I looked at it, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty legit. And so that's how he and I kind of started to kind of expand a little bit. And then Austin kind of came in and got involved. And we got a great team, I guess we could call it, of smaller YouTubers and that have passion. And that's, you know, what we're kind of looking for to promote 100%. This. I mean, crazy, dude. By the way, thanks, Kruger brother. I love you too. Huge supporter of mine for
nice. Nice.
So appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing that we've been promoting pretty heavy, and Presale is going pretty good.
Presale is going great. Yeah, I just finished up that. I don't know if you caught any of the, or you did catch some of the AMA with Augustine. It went up a couple more ETH. There's been a couple ETH purchased since like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. And for the market we're in, man, it's pretty crazy how well it's going.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't hit like 800 by the time Presale ends. I think we'll hit over that 800 mark.
So. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. If you're interested in it at all, guys, you're not paying the 10% buy tax, okay, and you're getting 5% by buying in the presale.
Yeah, so, extra 5% tokens. Yep.
I mean, you're actually getting a 15% bonus, is what someone said in your
that's exactly right.
It's exactly right. So
and then you have the 18% sell tax. So if you do take profits, but still, you're still ahead. You'd still be, I mean, if you're taking profits, even if you have to pay an 18% tax at first, it's like, who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah.
So Broderson, thank you. Welcome to the membership.
Got you a new member. I got my membership set up too. I just not too long ago, but it's cool, man. It's awesome seeing people supporting our channels, and because it's a grind, man. People don't realize like how difficult it is to stay up to date, stay current, and come out with good content, and like stay in a positive mood, I guess you could say, to actually do the content, you know, even if you have some things going on, like to be able to put that aside and come and hang out with your community, you know. So it's tough sometimes, man. It's really tough, but I love it. I wouldn't change a thing, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a noon stream tomorrow just to see what I want to stream some more, right? And
me too.
I stay home with my kids, and so I have times where I can stream or do videos, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna try it. You know, I may just talk to myself, and it may end up being kind of a recorded video in the end. But you know, who knows? If I get 10 people to show up, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So, that's kind of my little time. Because you've seen me. I used to do a lot of late night streams, and I can't do it anymore, man. The late night streams, I'll do them once in a while, but I just my body is not liking it, man. Like, because my sleep schedule is so screwed up and stuff, and I'm one that I like to try and get up early and you know, get rolling in the morning. So I'm changing it up, but I'm going to kind of play around with the 11 a.m. Central, somewhere in there. I don't know if that's what I'm going to stick with, but or early in the morning. I'm going to start doing a morning stream. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to do a morning stream, play with some different times and see what happens. And then kind of keep the 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That'll be my, evening streams, and, you know, working some AMAs in between that.
The cool thing is we're both Central Time, so you know, we're the same time zone. So if you stream at 11, I can stream at noon, and we can just
do
streams, and you know it works out. You do 6 o'clock, I do 7. I mean, that's kind of another thing we're working on too, is planning streams around each other so we can all support each other and come on like we are here. And,
Yep.
and obviously, let me know when you want me to come on yours. I'd love to. We
also for sure, man. Absolutely.
For a while too.
Yeah, so I wanted to do one this week with a bunch of us are covering monkey, but with the pre-sale and stuff ending and stuff, it was just super hectic this week. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, next week we can get a stream put together, if it's not on my channel, on somebody's channel, to where we can get a group of us on there and kind of BS about MetaMonkey and anything really. We don't have to talk just MetaMonkey, but talk about it. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff going on right now with Luna Classic and Bone, and I mean all those two are pumping, or Bone was, and
Bone was ripping, dude. I was like, holy crap, man, this is nuts.
Tons of stuff going on. Sebastian, welcome. I know you're a late one, but I appreciate you coming.
UK community member probably.
It's funny. He's a para holder, and of course, staking platform just released for para, and we were doing a launch stream on Tuesday with Lee and on the para YouTube, and we gave away Kruger actually gave away a prepper, and Sebastian was like, I just staked all my tokens, and I'll probably win a prepper, and now I can't stake it. And sure enough, he won the prepper.
Oh man, that sucks.
But hey, Lee talked about doing a random unlock of tokens so you can restake an NFT or something if you want. So who knows?
That's cool. That's cool. Awesome. Very cool. Oh, he's in Netherlands. Okay, very nice, man. That's really cool. Awesome, man. Yeah, I know. I've got quite a few UK members. Damn. Taylor dropping the $49.99 bomb. Let's awesome, go,
Thank
man.
You so much. Really appreciate that.
That's cool, man. That is really, really cool. Congrats, man. The UK community, I've got quite a few people in my community that are UK based and stuff. So we do those poker tournaments. So we're trying to work out where we're going to do a poker tournament like on a weekend, maybe on a Sunday afternoon, and be able to get all the UK people all involved and stuff too, because it's tough, man. It's hard to be able to do a lot of streams where you can kind of accommodate to everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things we ran into with the Hump Day Huddle for para is, we started doing it at 11 Eastern, 10 o'clock my time, because it's during the day for Lee, and we were doing it like 5 p.m. before, and it's on his way home, picking up kids and doing all that stuff. So real quick, Kruger, right here on my main page on my YouTube, it's just hit join there if you want to join. And so we switched it, and then some people are like, well, it's in the middle of the night for me, and we're like, well, this is the best time for Lee to have, open. He can be on there and not worry about kids and driving and stuff like that. And unfortunately, like you said, you just can't. Did you say poker? You just can't accommodate everybody, right?
Yeah.
So,
dude, exactly.
That would be awesome if we should put together another poker day.
Oh yeah.
We get on there and we all get on and live streaming. That'd be awesome.
Well, we had that. I do the Wednesday night Crypto Pets poker tournaments. Well, we're changing the format up a little bit. Like every other week, there's going to be a buy-in tournament now, because there's a lot of people that are really interested, that are like serious about poker, that want to do buy-in tournaments. It's not going to be much. It'll be a low price, but a buy-in. But we're actually today or tomorrow we're going to work out a different time. Like it may be a Friday night, or it might be like a Sunday afternoon. So I'll keep you posted, man. And
for sure.
You can jump on there and stuff
1 week and play with you guys.
For sure. Definitely, man. I think that'd be cool for sure. It's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. I suck at poker, but it's still a lot of fun, man.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm good at poker if we're not playing for money.
Right.
If we play for money, I lose it all every time. It's just,
You'll probably be good at that then, because it's free registration and you can win tokens. Like whoever the sponsor projects are that are involved, you can win. You are winning money, but it's free to get into, so that's cool.
Who do you guys have sponsoring? Who do you guys have less?
So like it was just Crypto Pets yesterday.
Okay.
Last week it was Crypto Pets, Warpigs token, and Balto token. Next week it's going to be those three. I know we have talked possibly. I mean, there's no official or anything, but we had discussed visiting with Para, and then the Clowns, House of Clowns, possibly being involved at one point or another. And then I'm going to be talking to Sphinx Labs. I don't know if you know anything about Sphinx Labs, but going to try and get them involved too. So the more the merrier, really. I mean, the more projects get involved, the bigger the pots can be. And it's just bringing more communities together and more people together to just better the space, man. You know, that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, no, I agree. And that's, you know, that's what we've talked about too, is your community, my community. It's not about me, it's about us. And there's no reason why I can't, people that watch me go watch you. And that's what I was going to tell you guys. Go subscribe to Nick's channel.
Appreciate it, man.
Tornado. Just let me find it real quick. And
yeah, appreciate it for sure, man.
This is his original channel that got back.
Yep.
So go and subscribe to it. Put the bell on. A lot of different stuff he covers. I mean, just like I do.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
A lot of different stuff. And I'm going to be doing, with that format I'm doing, where I'm going to do the morning and evening. And by the way, I just added you on YouTube channels on there for like recommended YouTube channels on my little list that you're just at. I added you on there. I think it's like if you scroll over to the right. I did put, there you are. Got all my boys on there now, man.
Yeah. I was going to say too, guys, check out all of these guys. These are this is kind of our team, I guess.
Yeah. I like to call it our coalition, man.
Coalition, there you go.
I think it's our coalition, bro. It's our crypto content creator coalition, the 4 C's, man. And I think and really when I started putting that group together and inviting you guys into it with MetaMonkeyAI, like my long-term vision was outside of MetaMonkeyAI, and MetaMonkeyAI is just the starting point for it. But I really, my goal is to like keep expanding this with more good content creators and stuff, so that people, can see that there are actually good people in this space that are, we do care about our communities and stuff. There's another good one right there. Legal Alien, baby.
Right there,
What's up, buddy?
Man, I appreciate you coming. What's going on? I watched your stream earlier. So it's popping on there. Great content too. I mean, he covers a lot of stuff as well. So check it out. Wadi's doing, and if you guys don't notice, we're all a lot smaller. There's Austin and Rodney here, but most everybody's, 500 to 1,500 subscribers.
Yeah. I don't know. 2-bit. How many does Demon have? He's got
2.59. So he's got a pretty good amount.
Yeah.
So, he's got most everybody's less than 5,000. So it's been great, and the conversations we've all had, and all been pumping out MetaMonkey content and supporting each other. It's been great. It's been great to make friends. And
for sure. Yep. Yeah, and I can see it, like if we get other projects that later down the road, not if, but when we get other projects later down the road, it'll be the same thing, and we'll all support each other, and covering some of the, trying to talk about good stuff in this space,
Yeah.
And there's no guarantee. I mean, there's no guarantee about any of this, man. I mean, we're degens. We're in the crypto space. I mean, MetaMonkeyAI has a lot of good things going for it. I truly believe in the team and the project, but and I'm not saying anything against them at all, but like anything can happen with any of these projects. But we're trying to find the good projects that are in the space to talk about, and I think they're going to do very well. But things happen with certain projects, and if something does happen with a project that we talk about, which is bound to happen sooner or later with all of us, because there's a lot of crappy projects out there. But I'm right there to face reality, and I'm an investor just like everybody else is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing with there's a lot of promises being made by a lot of these projects, like, hey, give me your money and then we're going to do this. Well, MetaMonkey has
they're not doing that.
Wallet that they were going to drop yesterday or today, and they may be waiting.
They're waiting until after the pre-sale goes live. Yep. The wallet will be dropping after the pre-sale goes live, the online, offline wallet. Yep. Yeah,
which is awesome. I mean, if you guys haven't heard about that, it's like pretty much being able to use crypto offline, and they're gearing towards third world countries that don't have internet and infrastructure like we do. So and that's another thing too with them is I was going to ask you what are you most excited about with MetaMonkey? What is your favorite thing?
Oh man, there's a lot of stuff that they're doing. I don't know what would there's so much stuff. I don't know what I could sum up as my absolute favorite thing. Probably I'm like really interested in like NS Labs and what they're doing, like how they're, you know, they have the whole, it's like a school, a team of students that are you know, developing an AI technology field and things like that. So that's probably, I'm really excited to see like how that develops and what it turns into, and like the new technology and new things that they're going to be able to add to their metaverse and to their to the infrastructure of like how they're going to be doing the, you know, the different payment options and all that. So and seeing like them develop it, and then in turn a lot of those students are in third world countries that do not have the money to be doing or going to where they want to go to get their doctorate, things like that. You know what I mean? To become professors. So really them helping develop with the MetaMonkey AI and stuff is going to in turn like add to their resume. So it's going to help a lot of people, a lot of these students and stuff be able to like get to where they're wanting to go, that without this, they may not ever get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's furthering their education, being able
exactly.
to
Exactly. And their resume, I mean, the resume alone, I mean, and a lot of these people will probably have job positions set up in stone by the time they graduate because of some of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
This is
I got a heart for what's that?
I was just going to show a picture of the mall, but yeah, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, I've got a special spot in my heart for you know, third world countries and less fortunate to be able to you know, accomplish major goals. So you know, my wife is from Honduras, and I've been down there for an extended period of time, and it's like you know, see it firsthand, like how difficult it can be in third world countries. So to see like a company like this working with people in third world countries and stuff is really, really cool in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. And this is the stuff that pretty much that they're creating, right? It's amazing what they're doing. They've come out with some awesome videos, and I'm trying to find the mall pictures. I can't remember where they are.
Go to their YouTube page, their official YouTube page. They got a couple of videos on there that are really cool, man.
Awesome. Yeah.
The other thing is though, and that's what I was talking to Augustine about earlier, is, and you touched on it, is they're not like promising like, hey, we're coming out with this, we're doing this, we're doing that. Like them working with like Creativia and what is it, Incognito, and then NS Labs, like a lot of this technology is already built.
Yeah.
And now that like it's been built, it's been being worked on for years, some of it. And now it's just fallen into place where this is all going to be used in MetaMonkey AI. So it's stuff that's in development or has been developed already. It's not like a promise of, you know, a year down the road that this may happen. Like this stuff is actively being worked on. Like they're actively testing the metaverse
stuff. Yeah. I mean, and when he talks about the mall, right, being able to go in and buy an NFT, but actually have it, say he uses the example of a bottle of wine, right? You can have it shipped to you and you can drink it, or you cannot. So it's your physical, it's actually physical property where you go in there, you shop, it can be sent to you. I mean, that's, who else is doing that? You know,
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's way bigger than that. Even like there, you know, he kind of touched on like medical records and things like that, which the medical record industry is a freaking nightmare. It's so unorganized and stuff. So to put that all into the blockchain and use AI technology to organize that, to people would have their medical records, like everything in their medical history from day one when they were born, in the blockchain stuff. I mean, you talk about organized and making a huge difference. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. And he mentioned, you know, someone had asked when I was watching your stream, you know, I think it was Baffles actually asked, you know, you can shop online on Amazon by yourself. Why do you need AI? And he said, you know, a lot of stuff you might not, but what about buying a car? right? You may need the AI's help to buy a car. And I'm like, okay, well, I didn't think about buying a car in there. I just thought about buying like shirts and shoes and things like that.
Yeah.
So when you think about it that way, and guys, remember, they have this AI tech already, like just like Nick said, this is ready to go. The wallet's ready to go for the most part. And, you know, they're not saying, hey, buy my token, and 6 months down the road, we're going to start, you know, we're going to bring stuff out. Okay. It's ready now.
So he did say that there's going to be a lot of, you know, nuggets information dropped and previews and like things that they have not talked about yet that are in the works. Like over the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of information being dropped to the community. So I have no idea what it is, and I'm excited to hear about it, man, for sure.
Me too. And they've got a lot of excitement. I mean, they're over 1,000 members on Telegram already, and they haven't even launched the token yet.
Yeah, so exactly. Yep.
They're bringing a lot of people in. You know, Austin's covering it. You know, he's got a lot of followers, and, you know, he's not part of the team, but he really believes in it too, and for good reason. I mean, if you listen to any of the AMAs, like I said, the passion behind Augustine is there. He knows his stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in business for how many years? 12 years or something like that?
15, I think. 15? Something like that.
So this part here with the Oculus, I know Chaka just did a video using his Oculus, which was pretty cool. But
yeah, you see that though? He ordered a drink, he ordered a kiwi juice, and then look at that. Come to the door, there it is.
Juice. Looks like.
I mean, that's like just I mean, that's not set in stone, but I mean, that's like an example of something that could happen in the future. You know, that's the capabilities that could happen. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Crypto Smith, what's up, brother?
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Another YouTuber that we're working with.
Oh yeah. So, yeah. He's got great content, man.
Yeah, he does. He makes great videos. Check him out.
Yeah. Yeah. He gets a lot of interaction with his videos too.
He does. He gets a lot of views on them, but he very
really
thorough.
Does. Yeah.
He gets 400 or 500 views on all of his videos, which is really awesome.
That's insane. That's really, really good, man.
It is. Really he's got I think almost 700 subscribers now, so he's growing pretty quick too.
Yep. Yeah, and he covers a lot of stuff that's outside the box from anything that I cover, which is cool. That's what's neat about this space, is because like a lot of us have our own. Like you cover para. Like I've never talked about para. You know what I mean? I don't know much about para. I do know some, but not like you do. Right. And then like Sean Crypto Smith, I mean, he covers like XRP and some of this other stuff that I'm very interested in and think will do really well. But it's cool because we all have our own niche. You know what I mean? We all have our own little spot, our specialty, I guess you could say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And that's the great thing, is we're not all talking about the same stuff. Besides MetaMonkey, it's probably the only thing we're all talking about at the same time. But again, there's so much excitement around this token, and for the market that we're in, it's crazy how much excitement there is, because nothing's doing well right now. Maybe there's some stuff that aren't doing terrible, but it's not like this time last year. Things were really starting to pick up last year at this time, and we haven't seen that yet. Not to say that it's not going to happen, but
it might.
We just need a catalyst, man. We need something.
Yeah, something we really do. I think if Shiba Inu, if they drop their metaverse in September, a lot of people are saying that could really be a big catalyst on a good part of, especially the I was going to say the shit coin, but the meme coin space. It could be a catalyst to help kind of start pumping stuff. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but I do think that they will be dropping their metaverse project in September from what I understand. So, and whether you like it or not, Shiba Inu has a huge community, and it could definitely make some, spark something up. I think it could.
They get a lot of attention, and so just like when Shiba Swap dropped last year, it just got a lot of attention. That's kind of how I heard about it, because everybody was talking about it. And so when you have so many people that know what it is and they do something big, a lot of people hear about it, look into it. I think the other thing that's a problem right now too is there's a lot of talk of regulation, and I think there's a lot of people that don't know what's going to happen, and they're waiting for something. Since Luna happened, I think a lot of people, I've even talked to people that aren't in crypto that were like, "Oh, I heard about Luna and I'm like, oh,
and then Celsius right after that, and then Voyager.
Voyager
gets shut down, and then Hotbit, the centralized exchange, is shut down now. You can't touch your money in there.
Yeah, everybody's getting investigated and indicted, and so I think there's a lot of people out there with money that are just waiting for it to be a little bit more secure and safe as far as not getting drained of all your cash.
Yep. And not financial advice, but the time to like really be studying this stuff and making some decisions is when everybody is scared to death to invest.
Yep.
It really is, man. It really, really, truly is. And I mean, definitely don't go invest because I said that, but I mean, it's the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To at least be researching and looking into things right now.
Yeah.
Not necessarily investing right this second, but
yeah, suggestions all the time to cover Shiba. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting community to try and crack.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I don't know that I want to say cult, but they're just so diehard for SHIB. Mm-hmm. That's how I started. I got into SHIB right before Shiba Swap, literally right after it did its thing. It did its 14-day pump, and
yeah,
right after that, I got into it and started accumulating and was hoping that Shiba Swap would, you know, pump it, and it never did. And then,
mm-hmm.
you know, the roller coaster with Coinbase and all other stuff. But
I see you got Jay Thacker in here. Jay Thacker's he's diehard NATO Nation for sure. What's up, Jay? How's it going, bro?
Yeah, he's been around. Everybody that's in here has been around since I started.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, especially since I started doing lives. Of course, I haven't done lives forever, but
yeah,
Kruger's right. Insider trading. I mean, it's going to be. There's probably. I mean, you know, there's tons of insider trading going on in crypto with. Devs telling people what's going on, and so they buy. And how they're gonna get around that, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. I mean,
they'll never get around it. They're never gonna the government will never solve it.
Nope.
I don't care what they do, what regulations they do, because of decentralization, it will never be completely controlled ever. And that's just my personal opinion.
You know, they can't control all of DeFi. I
mean, you think about it logically, just really think about it. Okay, it's decentralized. Nobody, I mean, yeah, if you wallet watch, you can kind of figure out who people are and stuff somewhat, but to completely regulate it, it's impossible, dude. Like there's no way that it'll ever be completely regulated. And if they shut them down, then there'll be somebody else starting one up the next day.
Yeah. No, and that's the problem is there's guys out there creating 6 to 12 contracts at the same time.
Yeah.
And deploying them one at a time and just, you know, I mean, the names that you see on these tokens, it's like people are buying that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's a joke, but they're still buying it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yep. You guys are right. It scares retail investors. Yep.
And Crypto Smith,
the advantage, right?
I agree with that. Crypto Smith, they can tax the hell out of it. Yeah, they could, but at the same time, on the decentralized exchange, like, you know, I mean, are they going to pay, or is everybody going to pay the taxes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you manage all that?
How do you make the people pay the taxes on it? You know what I mean? I mean, right. You know, Americans that, you know, are honest and pay their taxes like we do is one thing, but do you really think a lot of the people in the degen space, the DeFi space, pay taxes on all of it? Hell no, they don't.
No.
There's no way they do.
No, not a chance.
I don't think they do.
Nope. I don't think they do either. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead, since we watched both of those, definitely go back and watch especially the first video again.
Mm-hmm. They're cool, man.
I mean, it's amazing. I'm going to start this giveaway for the Clowns NFT. We're going to give away Clowns NFT.
Oh, nice. Are you? Cool, man.
Yeah.
I've got a few, man. I think I won one or two, and then I won one, and I bought a few. I think I only have like 6 or 7 of them now, but they are cool, man. I like them.
It's funny. Rad got me into, I'll blame her till the day I die, but she got me into Clowns and Lazy Horse, which is on Crow, which you got me into Crow, which I started watching your channel. You said Crow chain, and I'm like, hi. So I started looking into it, and I'm like, holy crap, this stuff's cheap, and it literally costs nothing to buy this stuff. So
Crow's going to be huge, man. Mark my words.
All right, guys, type in hashtag Clowns NFT, exactly how I have it up here. And then once all the entries are done, we'll do a giveaway. You blame me for everything. Hey, I gotta blame
What's up,
somebody,
Rad?
right?
What's up, Rad? I hope you're having a forest day today, Rad. Hope your day is going absolutely forest. We have an inside joke going on the word forest, man.
I remember. Was that one of your on one of your streams? Or
Yeah, that was like still after what it boils down to is I was trying to say something in the DMs and it auto corrected and said forest, which made absolutely zero sense.
Yeah,
So we've ran with it ever since then.
that's funny.
So if something's like excellent or something's awesome, if you hear us say it is forest, you know what it means.
Yep.
I let out the secret, Rad. I'm sorry, I let the secret out. So the people that are here now. Yep.
Cool, wicked. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep, there you go. I remember hearing about it. I don't know. It was on a different stream or something, but I remember hearing it.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And I'm gonna have her come on my channel here soon. Like I've wanted her to come on already, but like I did some traveling, and I was just not. I just haven't been consistent until this week now. So I'm kind of getting things back in order. So I'm gonna get her to come on and hang out one day, maybe next week or something.
Yeah, nothing wrong with traveling. Oh, by the way, guys, she has a website, NoMoFomo, and it actually has, which I need to start using a little bit better. It has a calendar you can actually add your own stuff to.
Oh, really?
So you can, yeah. Where is it, Rad? You guys are trendsetters.
Let's go, baby. We're trendsetters.
I'm not sure how good of a trend that is, but because that KFC to be in the mall. There you go.
Yeah, They Did you see him talking about it during the AMA? Were you in there when we were talking about KFC?
No.
Yeah, somebody he asked if there's gonna be a KFC in the MetaMonkey AI MetaMall, and we kind of went down a rabbit hole with that. Fan's in here. What's up, Fan?
Hey, Fan. YOLO. You only live once. That's right.
She summed it up though. I think she said, oh man, I forgot now. She said, because we're debating like which is the best chicken, or there's arguments for who has the best chicken. And I think she said KFC sides. So Popeye's chicken, KFC sides, and then I can't remember what the other one was for the biscuits. I probably butchered that, but yeah, she nailed it though. It was like
she's everywhere. I don't know how you do it.
She never sleeps.
She doesn't ever. She can't. I mean, there's no. I
think she's a clone or something, bro, or AI robot maybe. I don't know.
Hey, tell Austin that he ditched me again, but I hope he's feeling better. He was
so he's sick. He's sick.
Yeah, he told me. I'm like, man, don't worry about it. Like I understand.
He's got a lot of stuff going on, man. I hit him up earlier. I know there's been some crazy crap going on, and could be that could add to getting sick too, because you get stressed out, man, and make you feel sick bad. You can get literally sick. Yeah, there it is. Popeye's chicken, KFC sides, and Church's biscuits. I think that's spot on.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty solid.
By the way, guys, Austin's doing another AMA with Augustine tonight.
Yeah. So he's gonna be hanging out. I think they're gonna talk MetaMonkeyAI, and I think it's really just kind of like a kick it hangout stream too. So it's not like focused completely on MetaMonkeyAI, from what I understand.
Kind of just pushing MMAI one more time before pre-sales up, and
I
don't know. Have they talked about approximate launch in the next few days, or are they going to wait?
They said as soon as the pre-sale ends, like shortly thereafter, they'll announce they'll have an announcement. So probably 24 to 48 hours after pre-sale ends. But so I'd assume probably because it ends 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. I bet by tomorrow afternoon we'll have answers on when launch is.
Kruger, you must not have churches in Kansas City. This was my first experience having them here. We didn't have them in Illinois where we lived. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a place in Texas, man. It's called Lucy's Chicken, man. It's kind of like a rundown. It's not a rundown, but it's kind of like a junky food chain. I mean, they're not like nice, but dude, their chicken is freaking bomb, bro. Bomb chicken and catfish. Their catfish.
Really it's funny about this is I would believe that, fan. You're completely human, to be honest with you. So on the AI MMAI has,
Yep.
Love the honey biscuits. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, the honey bit hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
688 on pre-sale. Nice.
Yep. Oh yeah. I just saw that pop up. 688. Yeah, it's gone up a couple ETH since I started.
Yep.
So
that's awesome, man.
Brad, you're supposed to be submitting all these for us. Every Thursday, 7:00, you know when I'm streaming. So
that's
you're the one that's. Hey, Derek, welcome. 688. That's awesome, man. I think.
What's up, Derek?
I think it could hit. Yeah, Derek Wood.
I think it'll break 800 by the time pre-sale ends in the morning.
I agree. It's got all night. Well, our night.
Yeah, FOMO's kicking in, man. There's been a lot of people that I've seen in the chats and stuff in my stream and other streams that are like on the fence of whether or not they want to buy in the pre-sale. And I think the FOMO will kick in. People are going to be like, dude, let's get into this. Let's do it.
I agree. And as soon as it launches, I think it's going to have a really good launch.
Mm-hmm. I think it will too.
You got to make sure the token's airdropped without issues, then launch. Yeah. Then launch the lunch. Nice.
Yeah. That's what's cool. I love Pulo. I've not seen issues with tokens being dropped from Pulo as of up until now. Knock on wood. Very seamless. They drop them. Usually I'll have the tokens 24 hours or so before the launch starts. So hell yeah, jalapeno cornbread.
Yeah,
that is fire right there, bro.
So good. You're gonna make me hungry. Let's not do that.
It's making me really hungry, man.
All this. Now I want KFC chicken.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how we always go down these like rabbit holes on stream?
Always.
Hilarious.
Always. Yeah.
All right, guys. We got 20 people on here, only 13 entries. So we're gonna do a clowns NFT giveaway.
Nice.
So hashtag clowns NFT. It is case sensitive. So type it into the chat here. And
hey, I'm gonna run to the other room real quick. I'll be right back, man.
You're gonna enter, or you going to the bathroom?
I'm going to the bathroom. I should enter though, shouldn't I? Should I enter?
You can.
Usually I don't enter on them because I'm like, I'm a YouTuber, so I'm like, dude,
me.
I can't enter in the you know what I mean? I feel weird about entering, so I usually don't enter.
It's not your channel, so I don't.
Right.
I mean,
true that. Maybe I'll enter it. We'll see. I got a minute yet. All right, I'll be right back, man. Right,
we'll draw when you get back.
All right.
So, yeah, guys, check out MetaMonkey. It's backed by real businesses, guys. And Augustine has owned his own AI business. They do a lot of stuff with medical billing, automotive, and all that stuff. So I'm really excited about it. You guys know I don't cover a lot of stuff on my channel. I do AMAs with projects, but I don't continuously cover a lot of stuff. And this is one thing I am going to continue to cover. And like Nick said, anything's possible. Do your own research. Check out their website. It's fantastic. Check out the team. Do some research on them. This is the AI company. Creativity, who's doing the mall, and then NS Labs, who's that's where the students are doing the PhD students are doing the metaverse stuff. So check them out. It's like I said, I'm really excited about it, and I know there's, like I said before, there's not a lot of projects I continuously cover. So and there's a reason for that.
Oh yeah, definitely a reason for it.
So all right, we'll see where we are. Man, time goes by so fast when you stream. It's crazy.
It really does, man.
All right,
I entered it. I went ahead and entered it.
Cheater.
Yeah, I'm cheating. That's hilarious. Yeah, see, you got people in here that you got names that I haven't seen in my community, so it's cool, man. Like, I'm sure same with mine too. So we'll help grow each other's communities. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. That's what I want. Like, we've talked about trying to grow the other guys, the smaller guys around 500 subscribers. How can we get them, up to where we are and to grow with us? And
yeah,
you said before, it's hard. It is hard. It's YouTube. People think, oh, you're just recording videos and putting them on. And it's like, sure, if you want crap content, you can just record videos and put them on, but it's not that easy.
No, it's really not, man. It's not that easy at all. Not that easy at all. It's tough, man.
It is. Just adding some mods. People are popping in.
Nice.
That way I can know you guys from so many, you know, it's funny because I started doing memberships mainly after Austin had that snafu with giveaway that one day on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
And just this huge thing about trying to get people verified. And you know, my plan is to grow. I want to grow my community. And so as I grow, I want to make it to be easier.
Yeah.
To do giveaways and to support the people that are supporting me.
Exactly.
And it's not a money grab. You guys know a lot of all my super chats and all that stuff goes towards the giveaways I'm doing, like tonight, you know, sending gas fees and stuff like that. So if you win, you're going to Sky King. Cool. I like that. I know, Rad, you know, we really swept the floor on these clowns. And guys, yeah, we were sweeping floors for days. I mean, right now you can get them for $8 a piece.
Yeah.
Right now. So
are they really? They're $8 a piece right now?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's pretty crazy. And if you do it the right time, you can get it for $2-3 for gas fees. And
I think they're super cool, man. I like the clowns. I think they're cool.
Have you seen the haunted house they just brought out with the suites you can buy?
Yeah, they're pretty cool, man. I haven't bought one, but they're really cool. I was looking at them.
Yeah, $9.
Nice. That's not bad at all, man.
No.
Wow.
So we were on the minting party space, and the whole first floor is all para.
Is it really?
Yeah, we bought. I don't know. Red, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know she bought 3. I bought 1. West Coast Cryptonews bought 3, I think.
Dang.
And then I mean, we bought all. It's like the para floor. So
nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, and they just revealed like last week, but they're pretty awesome.
That's cool, man. Very cool.
So yeah, guys, check it out. They're pretty active. You know, they haven't done their utilities for the clowns yet, but you know, a lot of stuff, you know, like this green jacket's international, so you can pretty much go anywhere. You know, they like to use, these guys can create clubs. They don't like to use gangs, but with the spike jacket, you can create them. So just stuff like that. And they're kind of letting the community kind of decide what they want to do with it. So I thought that was really cool too.
That's really cool. See, I don't know the details and all the traits. I need to look into it and find out the details.
Yeah, brother, you got a blue wrench.
Nice.
Hey, as we grow, we need to keep you know, people from coming in and being us. That's how you want to mod all of us, and that way we know who we are.
Yep. For sure. I think the clowns are super cool though.
What's that?
The clowns are super cool. I like them.
Yeah, and it's my daughter. Rad actually sent me one for my daughter because she was like, one day she was like, "Daddy, can we buy some more clowns?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we can." So we got on and we bought some more. And
nice.
Yeah.
You got our own wallet set up and everything?
I do. They both have one that we've been sending some stuff to, and my daughter, my youngest one, loves the horses, the Lazy Horse Race Club horses. I don't know if you're into that at all, but
I haven't bought any, but I really want to. And yeah, that project is legit, bro. Like I've been a fan of that project because you know, they started on Crow, so I've been following that project since the beginning, man.
Yeah, and it's funny because I minted 2 ETH horses, and one of them's a top 100 horse that I minted.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's, you know, the ETH horses, they just started. I don't know, it's probably been a couple weeks, but you're welcome. But yeah, they're, and of course you can race the Crow horses right now, and they're supposed to be able to race the ETH horses soon, if not already. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool project, and you know, they got Lazy World Metaverse that the clowns, I think, are kind of going to be in, and with skyboxes at the racing at the racetrack, and they actually sponsor a real horse too.
Do they really? I didn't know that.
They may do more than one.
Huh? I didn't know that they sponsored a real. That's really cool, man. Wow.
Yeah, and you can actually go into the Lazy World, into a skybox, and watch the actual real live race in their in a skybox. Yeah,
that is cool. That's super cool.
And then you can, if you own a skybox, you could, like, I could stream my YouTube into the skybox, and people can go in there and watch it, like, inside.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be really neat, man. That's cool.
It is cool. It's I don't know when they're officially going to have you be able to do that, but
that's pretty interesting, man.
There it is. 4 or 6 horses, real life horses. Yeah. Racing stables. Yeah. So it's pretty legit. I'm telling you, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, they are definitely legit, man, for sure.
So tell me, what kind of got you into Crow on that side of things?
Well, I started my channel like earlier this spring. You know, I didn't even know I was gonna have a YouTube channel, bro. Like, I just kind of decided, you know, because a lot of us followed a lot of the same people last year, and then I seen like the division in the YouTube space at the beginning of this year, like everything kind of started going to hell between a lot of people, and I was like, you know what, man, like you can only have so much of a voice when you're just in people's chats all day and all night. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I wonder if I should start a channel. So I started talking to other YouTubers and stuff, friends, and they're like, dude, just go for it, man. So I went for it and started the channel. I had no idea what I really wanted to focus on in the crypto space. So I just kind of covered general stuff. And then, but I've always been like big into Crow, man. So I would just start talking about Crow like in my live streams when I first started, and people are like, dude, you should like just do like Crow streams and start covering Crow projects, because nobody else is really doing that much. A couple people, that's it.
Yeah.
So that's really where it started. I was like, all right, well, so I started doing like a dedicated like Crow stream, and that grew like quickly, man. And then I started talking to projects in Crow, and like the whole Crow family, man, like everybody's super cool there, man. Like all the projects support each other and stuff. So that's really how I got involved in it, man. So
nice.
And I'm still super involved in it. I've kind of shifted gears a little bit, covering general stuff and more blue chip stuff and all that now. Not completely, but I mean, I'm kind of diversifying again back out to like other blockchains and stuff now too. Like I'm doing a little bit covering stuff on VeChain, and I'm going to cover some other stuff too. So yeah, no, I love the Crow fam, man. That's there's a lot of really good projects there and good people, man.
Yeah, and I started getting into it with the horses for one, and then I did an AMA with Baby Hop, and he's got his Baby Joey's, and
yeah, Baby Hop's cool.
Yeah, you got the claw machine that came out, so you guys check that out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
tokens there, and like I said, to transfer an NFT from wallet to wallet, I mean, you're looking at like 0.01 Crow. I mean, it's like literally pennies to do it, and it's quick.
Yeah.
So it's just not fully adopted like ETH is. ETH is trusted, it's known, and
it'll get there, man. It's growing very rapidly, man. It's growing quick. It's growing.
Look what Crow did last. What did it get up to 70 cents or something like that? Pumped and
shit higher than that. It was higher than that even. I can't remember what it topped out at.
It was last.
It was in November.
Yeah, Thanksgiving-ish. It pumped hard.
I mean, you think about it right now, like Crow's at what, like 12 cents right now, 11.5, 12 cents. I mean, I think the market cap right now, I can't remember what it is at that price. I can't remember. I think it's maybe around like 5 billion, 4 to 5 billion, right?
Yeah.
So 4 to 5 billion, you put that in comparison with other top blue chip blockchains, bro.
Yeah.
To 10x, it'd only have to go to like maybe 40 billion.
Yeah.
40 billion, 10x. Yeah. 40 billion is nothing in comparison to, you look at like
some of the other ones.
Look at like Binance and stuff, bro.
Yeah. Dude, like, I gotta show this.
There's money to be made with Crow, man. I'm telling you.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's ridiculous right there.
Wow.
Lunacy is cranking.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, my wallet tripled in the last 24 hours for Luna. I mean,
did it really? That's awesome, man.
Holy crap.
That's awesome.
It is. It's fighting hard right now. Real hard. If you guys want to know more about Luna, Austin covers Luna a lot. 2Bit covers Luna a lot. 2Bit Crypto. Awesome, Austin. He does every day.
I should start covering it, but I don't want to be the guy that's just covering Luna because it's pumping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Austin's been covering it back since it crashed and the whole Terra station stuff and sending it there. I mean, he's been covering it its whole entire time.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is fighting really hard right now to get into the threes.
Oh, yeah. This is completely off subject, but I'm just super excited because I moved my my recording area. I moved it.
Yeah.
it's like in the corner of this room, and I brought like my second monitor down in front of me, which I still got to adjust. It's not completely set up yet, but I'm still kind of working on it. But I just ordered some of those sound deadening pads.
Oh yeah.
The octagon shaped ones. So I'm freaking pumped, dude. I'm excited to get them because they look really cool.
Yeah. Who do I have? Does Rodney have some of those?
Yeah.
That
He's
light
got.
up?
He's got some. I don't know if they light up. If he bought them and they light up, or if he added lights around them.
I don't know. But he's
cool,
added quite a few things lately.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do these kind of behind me in a certain section of it, and then I've got LED lights. I already have them that I'm gonna add like a string light of LEDs that change colors. So I'm gonna deck it out, man. I'm gonna get this all decked out. I want to do maybe like a neon or like a LED sign behind me, or I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. It'll all come together.
One of the guys we work with Para, he went to some places where he lives, and they're making me a sign, a 3D cut sign that's gonna have ice in it. It's gonna go right up here.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're doing it. I don't know if it's somebody who knows, but they're doing it off time, like on their own time. So it's going to be like super cheap. I don't know how he did it, but a couple $100, I think he said. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cheap. So
heck yeah, man. That's cool.
Looking forward to that. All right, let's do the drawing for this NFT here real quick.
I'm going to win it, guys. That clown is mine. I'm going to add to my bag.
All right, you guys all ready? Let's do it.
Come on, baby.
Who's it gonna be? Oh, not Texas. Mark Miller.
Mark Miller wins it. Let's go, baby. Congratulations, Mark.
Congrats. I think it depends on what room you're in and what microphone you're using and all that.
Yeah, it does make a difference. It does make a difference. I've talked to several people that said that it definitely did make a difference from getting like excessive echo and things like that. It really kind of just changes the quality of it. I know Chaka recently added a bunch in his area, and he said it made a good difference, man.
Yeah. And I was out in my other room with my autographs and stuff, but I kicked my kids out of one of their toy rooms, and got a new microphone, and because you could hear a little bit of an echo, and so just kind of started to get a little bit more stuff, and it does make a big difference.
Yeah, I've got a cheap microphone, but I shout out to Jeremy, Crypto Realist. I downloaded a voice meter the other night, and I'm still kind of fine tuning my mic. But dude, voice meter completely changed the sound of this cheap microphone, bro.
No kidding.
Completely changed the sound of it. Yeah, it's completely different now.
Yeah. How do I get it? Oh,
actually, you know what? It's not even on. Okay. You've heard me this whole time. I'm on the USB condenser right now, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it. So even on Augustine's AMA, my damn voice meter wasn't on. Son of a man! I wish it would have been on.
No, it sounds fine though. I mean,
yeah, but check this out. Can you tell the difference now?
Oh yeah, that is a big difference.
Big difference, bro.
It's more like, difference. Yeah, for sure.
Does it sound better? Would you say?
Yeah, it does sound better.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I thought I
didn't really notice, but that's crazy.
No, it sounded fine before, but you add the voice meter. You should definitely think about downloading it. Because then you have the equalizer, and you can really fine tune it, so that certain pitches and things are muted or raised up and stuff. So I really like it, man. It took me probably a couple hours to get it set up because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So, but now that I know what I'm doing, I could walk somebody through it, and you could have it set up in 15 minutes, dude.
Yeah,
it's a free download. Yeah.
Kruger, are you still on here? Is he still here?
So I am really disappointed that I didn't have this voice on my AMA with Augustine. Very disappointed, CryptoSmith.
Before I forget, let's so MetaMonkey Presale, guys. If you want to get in on it, right on their Twitter page, it's right here. This link here. Just click on that, and it'll take you to here, and then you'll just go into it from there for Pulo. So once the Pre-sale's done. Pulo will airdrop token 690 now.
Ooh, let's go, baby.
It's gone up 10 ETH since I started. Okay, so yeah, there you go, Kruger. I'll put the link in the description of this video, guys. Actually, I'll see if I can find it real quick.
Drop it in the chat.
I'll put it right here.
Crypto Smith, yeah. So with voice meter, if you want to set that up, we could jump on like a backstage StreamYard video call or something, and I can walk you through how to do it. There's a couple different things you have to download. Voice meter, there's a bunch of different voice meters, so you have to get a certain voice meter, and there's a couple other things you need to download. It's all free, and it's all through the same program, and I can walk you through it. And then it's literally set up as like a profile, so you can use that profile for Discord, Zoom, Telegram, StreamYard, OBS, all of them. Yeah. So it's really cool, man.
What microphone are you using?
It is literally a $49.99 microphone I bought on Amazon.
You know, a lot of people are using those. I mean, I just got my uncle who does streams. He used the Yeti Blue, and so that's what I bought. I think it was $80 or $90. Yeah,
the Yetis are good, man.
But so yeah, I mean, I definitely noticed a difference.
Yeah, but definitely you can use a super. You can have any mic, and if you use voice meter and set it up right, you can make it sound really good, man. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I want to get a better microphone or a better camera eventually. Eventually, I want to get a better camera. I don't know what camera to get though. There's every time I look, like I've almost ordered one a few times, and I start looking at them, I'm like, bro, which one is the good one? You know what I mean? Because the prices are all over. There's $50 cameras. There's $5,000 cameras. It's like what does like Jake Gagan, what does he use? You know what I mean? Like his
Canon
quality is very good, man.
I don't know. It's kind of, at what point will it not make it any better though when you spend like
that's what I'm saying. Like, can I spend like $150 and get one that is going to be like what I'm expecting? That's what I'm wondering.
Right. And a lot of times I feel like you're going to get something and it's not going to be, oh, well, I thought it was going to be better than that, or did it?
Yeah, that's why every time I almost order something, I end up bailing because I'm like, I just don't know. I just don't know.
And everybody uses different stuff and has different opinions. Like, oh, this is what I use. I love it. Or this is what I use. And
exactly.
I mean, I've been using my laptop camera for forever.
And really, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like mine, I got on Amazon, is $29.99, baby. Been rocking this thing since day one.
I think I'm gonna look into some lighting too and see if that makes it, how much that makes a difference. A lot of guys use a lot of different lighting. Like Chaka, what he uses is awesome. So I might look into doing some stuff like that, you know, around and
see. That's what my lighting is messed up right now because I've got this big monitor down in front of me, so I'm getting like a glow off of my monitor, which it's not set up right yet because I'm not done with it. But lighting does. You can definitely change the whole look of it with proper lighting, man.
Yeah, for sure. Oh dang, 28. Just got hoping to see threes. Crazy. I wonder what Bone's at. Do you know?
I have not looked at Bone today. I'm not sure, man. Let's check it out.
I'm gonna see it on Dex Tools probably.
So,
do you have Bone?
Yeah, I have Bone. Yep. Rad Mac said Logitech Pro Series, pro streamers in Vegas, cam houses all have Logitech. Okay.
Logitech. Okay, that's one of the ones I looked at.
I'm gonna write that down. Where's my? I've got like 6 notepads. Like I feel old because I'm a note taker, man.
Don't worry. I got 2 spiral notebooks behind my computer.
Yeah, I'm all about taking notes.
So Bone's at $1.85. Man, I remember when Bone launched, it pumped real hard and then it just dumped even harder. I remember when that happened, and
I bought Bone
70 or 80 cents and then just dumped straight back.
I bought Bone in the 40s, and I've been staking it ever since.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty happy with that.
I bet. Yeah, you should have some pretty good. I mean, it's been over a year now. Staking there.
Yeah, I've been staking it ever since, and I think it can hit $10.
That's the prediction all along from the start. They predicted $10, and so it's kind of had its struggles, obviously, and
there's so much stuff coming now though, and it's the gas. I mean, wait till Shibarium is live and everything. Like I think the whole ecosystem will do well. Shiba Inu will have another run.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's
Shiba Inu is going to have another run. I'm staking Shiba Inu. I'm just sitting on it, baby. I'm just set it. Forget it.
They got to bring stuff out for people to want to buy it, and that's what they're doing, right? They're going to need it.
It takes time,
right? And it all takes time. And if you've ever been part or on the backside of a project, it's crazy. I know Lee from Para was talking about how when they were doing the staking platform for Para, he was a SHIB holder back in the day before ShibaSwap, and they kept pushing it back and pushing it back. And he goes, I was so mad that they kept pushing it, but he goes, now I understand. He goes, I actually feel kind of bad that everybody was pushing so hard because it's a lot of work.
You can't just like drop something in a month. No. You know what I mean?
No, definitely not. You could, but everybody's going to get their crap stolen. I mean, it's not going to be secure,
And it's not going to be like the quality that you want your stuff to be at if you're dropping it super fast,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So I know they pushed it back a few times, but now I get it too. I was in the same boat. So, all right. Man, I was really hoping to see threes. Damn.
Oh, well. It might hit it overnight, man.
It might. It's definitely fighting for sure right now.
Definitely. Yeah, so I've just been starting to dive into VeChain. I don't know if you know much about the VeChain blockchain.
No, I don't.
Dude, VeChain is at a really good buying price right now, bro. VeChain's been out since like 2017. It's a smaller blockchain. A lot of it is like the gas fees are next to nothing, or a lot of stuff is gasless. Like there's no fee on a lot of stuff, like a lot of the NFTs and things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm actually trying to work out a sponsorship with a World of V, a NFT marketplace.
Nice.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get that locked in.
Yeah.
I had them on the channel. We're going to do like a series of AMAs going through their whole platform and everything in their marketplace. But yeah, dude, I think VeChain, I think the token's at like 2.5 cents right now or something.
Nice.
And it's at a damn good price right now. And last November, man, that thing ripped. It did really well, man.
Yeah, man, it's amazing what everything did last November. It was just it was crazy.
Pretty much like you could just like close your eyes and just pick something and throw money in it, and you would make money. That's pretty much how it was.
Sure. It was like almost everything was a 10x guarantee almost, especially during a launch. I mean, people were just buying the crap out of crypto, and then January.
Too bad I was a diamond hander back then, so most of it really did nothing for me because I didn't take profits on hardly anything.
I know we talked about this earlier. I always tell people, my new motto is, don't be greedy, take profits, because we learned the hard way, and a lot of other people have too. And you think, I'm just going to go a little bit more. I just want a little bit more, and
it's not worth it.
It's not. You take it out.
Leave a moon bag in for that.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do it, man.
It won't happen again. I guarantee you that. I'll things start running up, I'm taking profits, man.
Saitama was my lesson learned back in November.
Saitama was all of our lesson learned, bro.
That was rough, man.
Saitama and Shinja. Shinja was another one that pretty much most of us got destroyed on.
Terrarium. You probably don't want to hear that name right now, but
Terrarium. I got wrecked on Terrarium, dude. Yeah,
that's the problem, though.
There's a lot of bad stuff going around about Terrarium right now, boy. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what all happened, man. I don't want to get into it down here, but I know there's a lot of drama going on in that space, man. I try to steer clear of drama as much as possible.
Yeah, things were said and untrue things were said, and it won't go into it either. It won't air dirty laundry from somebody else, but drama is a community killer. I'm telling you, with crypto, you start drama and you don't end it, and you continue to let either a community member that's big or a dev continue with it, and it just kills the project.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it boils down to don't underpromise or don't overpromise and underdeliver stuff, and you don't have to worry about that happening.
Yep. Don't put out fake emails and.
Yep.
I mean, just all that stuff. Like, as soon as your community stops trusting you and it looks bad,
it's over.
No one's gonna buy it.
It's over.
Why would you buy it? You know?
Yeah. Black Shogun, yes, I agree, man. Don't fade Harmony. Harmony One blockchain is another one that I don't know anything about it really, but I did have a project on for METAMONKEYAI yesterday that launched on Harmony One in May, and they launched on. Dude, I wish I'd have bought into it. So it's called it's Metaverse project, and they launched on Chronos yesterday, and I was gonna buy into it at launch, and I didn't, just because I'm pretty skeptical, you know. But dude, it went from it took a dip. I could have got it at like 7 cents, and when I looked at it last night, it was at like $1.48, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
And I heard about Harmony last. When did they start?
Was it? I don't know when Harmony launched, but Harmony One, I know they're going through a lot right now, because I think there's like a major hack in Harmony One this year, and really just obliterated a lot of the projects and the whole Harmony One vibe. From what I've heard, I don't know anything detail about it, but I am going to research into Harmony One now, because I feel like, you know, it's taken a huge hit, and if they can pull through it and do well, like there could be really good money made there too.
Well, I'm gonna
write it down, aren't you? Harmony One.
Yeah, I am, because and VeChain, because I kind of started a blockchain series where I started with the ETH2 merge and did a couple of videos on the ETH2 merge, and then I'm going to go into like do a video on Crow and do a video on Pulse Chain and do a video, you know, all the different Polygon, all the different blockchains, because there's so many are starting to come out and projects are starting to bring their own blockchains out. And, you know, why is pretty much the question that I'm going to answer, is why pick this one or that one?
Yeah.
You know, gas fees seems to be a big deciding factor for a lot of projects, at least, you know.
One of my most bullish blockchains, and I've been saying it for months now. It's a newer. It's about a little over a year old, and I really, really, truly believe in it. And I'm so excited because I bought it. I went with a gut instinct and bought it when it was like tanked out a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. For some reason, I pulled the chart up and I was like, I should buy this right now. Like, I should buy a bag of this. I didn't get a lot, but I bought a bag, and literally in 24 hours, it freaking just absolutely blasted off. And it has retraced a little bit, but it's still holding really strong, and it's still way lower than it was at its highest point. Is BRise, the BRise Bitgert blockchain. I don't know if you've even heard of it.
No.
So BRise, it started out it started out as BRise, and I think they had a name change or something. But yeah, BRise, BRISE.
I feel like there's more and more coming out every day. It seems
they have a faster transaction per second rate than Solana.
Damn, that's crazy, because Solana is up there with everything.
Yeah, and this is faster. This is faster than Solana, and I definitely do not sleep. I've been telling them all year since I started my channel, do not sleep on BRise, and nobody was listening, and they could have made a bunch of money in the past couple of weeks, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's somewhat of the problem. You know, I've told people this before. It's hard. I don't want to chase projects anymore, but at the same time, it's harder to determine what to buy into and what not to. And
I don't really say. I try not to say when or anything like that, because I don't want that on my shoulders. And literally, it was like just like a gut instinct to buy a small bag of it, and it took off. So I was just super proud of it. But it's still at a really good price. It dropped to 0. I think it gained the 0 back earlier today, but it's still at like a really, really cheap price compared to where it'll be long term, I think.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You said gut instinct. You know, I think the longer you're in crypto, you start to develop kind of that gut feeling, you know, and about projects. And to me, MetaMonkey was one of those. Just to kind of talk about it one more time before we get off here. But
it's my gut instinct too, man.
It's my gut too. I'm like, we gotta cover this. We got to get into this. I think it's going to be big, and whether it's long term, short term, whatever the case is,
if you make money, you won.
Right, exactly, and you don't ever lose until you sell. So
Waddy's in here. What's up, bro? Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, him and I have had multiple conversations about B-Rise. B-Rise is still a baby. Yep, it is. And Sphinx Labs is the official DEX for B-Rise. Sphinx Labs is the official DEX for B-Rise. And do not sleep on Sphinx Labs either. They have a fully functional app on Android and iOS.
I heard about that.
Your DEX is on 4 blockchains. They have NFT staking. They have farming. They have launch pads for 4 blockchains. They have bridging. Crow is the latest blockchain that they added to their ecosystem. And if you get a chance, download the app.
I did. I saw it. Actually, I saw the logo on, was it your channel?
Yeah. They're one of my sponsors.
Channel. So I looked into it and I downloaded it. And so, but that's the thing, is there's so many projects nobody knows about. And that's,
I know,
one thing that we're trying to do too, as a coalition, I guess you want to call it, is to try and push these projects out and just do videos and, try and get the information out to everybody. That's
what they're doing is cool, man. Like with their launch pad for new projects, like pretty much like every day or two, there's a new project on one of the 4 blockchains that's on there that they're helping launch. But not only are they helping launch it, but they're helping with the marketing and everything. Like they have their own marketing team, and they do like Twitter Spaces and stuff. They do AMAs for all these new projects that are launching on their platform to help get eyes on their projects. It's really, really interesting what they're doing, man. And Alonzo, the CEO, I mean, you talk about passion, man. Very bad. Like they've got 15 full-time developers on the team. They're not playing, bro. They're really doing something in the space, man.
Sounds like we're gonna have to do some streams soon on these projects.
Yeah, dude.
Get on here and you just gonna start swapping channels. Let's go on yours and do this one. Do another one on mine.
Yeah, you come to my channel and bring like 1 or 2 projects that maybe I don't know much about, and we'll talk about them. Then I'll come on your project on your channel and do the same thing. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah,
I'm down.
That's a great way to bring stuff that I'm into to your community and stuff you're into to my community. I mean, that's exactly, and that's a great way to introduce it. And then we can each kind of take it from there and cover some of it. So
exactly, for sure.
Queen.
What's up, Sonia? What's up, Sonia? Are you guys crying because you're back in New York and away from the beach? I know they want to move to Florida so bad after being down there.
We're going in October.
Where are you going?
We have a timeshare in Treasure Island.
Okay.
Right by St. Pete Beach and just west of Tampa.
Nice. So, yeah, I'm planning a trip down there in maybe in September still. We'll see how it goes.
Dude,
I grew up in Florida. I grew up in Destin, Florida. That's where I came from. And I've been in Texas for close to 15 years. And dude, like I just have a special place in my heart for Florida, man. Like my goal is to end up back in Florida, and like that's like where I'll stay, love Florida. I might go south further though. I love Destin. It's beautiful, but I think weather-wise for year-round steady temperature, I really want to get down. Even St. Pete area, Clearwater, maybe even south further a little bit more.
Yeah, you go
Naples
to Sarasota.
area.
Sarasota is just not much farther than that south. Yeah, I agree.
Naples area is beautiful.
I always tell people September, October is like the perfect time to go to Florida because it's in the 80s. Mid 80s, late, high 80s, and it's usually perfect unless you got a freak weather coming in. But I'm telling you right now, we've had years where it's 100 degrees, obviously, when we go, but it's definitely the time of year to go, and that's why we go in October. It's not too hot, too cold, and
if you're on the coast, I mean, you've always got an ocean breeze for the most part. It's super humid there, so a lot of people don't like humidity, but I don't mind the humidity. I don't care. But there's always an ocean breeze, and like up in Destin, like at night, even in the midst of summer, it's like 70 something degrees at night with a nice south ocean breeze blowing in. And it's like, you know, it's perfect, man. Perfect weather and
it
chill.
is. I love it.
So we'll see what happens. Maybe
Yeah.
not maybe, but it's going to happen. Just I don't know when quite yet, but we're going to end up back down there.
Yeah, I've heard it. You know, a lot of people love it. All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna head out from here, but I'm gonna get with Nick and come up with, maybe we can get a schedule going where we can cover some other projects, get on and do some streams, and
that'd be cool
during the day and do a couple hour stream and talk about the other projects, get it out to you guys, because these are projects some I've heard and some I haven't, and I think it'll be a great way to bridge our communities and even do it with the other guys too. You know,
for sure. Yeah, no, yeah. Get Waddy on and CryptoSmith, because CryptoSmith, we all have different projects we're super interested and knowledgeable about. It might be a good way to start being you're wanting to do kind of a late morning stream, and I'm wanting to do a morning stream too. Maybe that'd be a good opportunity certain days to do an hour or two stream in the morning and start covering some of this stuff. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have to, I'll message you when we get off here, and we'll have to put something together.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. For sure.
Yeah, it's been a great stream. I appreciate everybody coming. Nick, I appreciate you coming on and
bro.
talking, and I learned some new stuff, and I think everybody else did too. And that's kind of the point. So I think it's been great. But we're gonna hop off. I'll let Nick go. I know he's been streaming for 2.5 hours now, and so let him get some rest. But again, I appreciate everybody coming, everybody that became a member, all the super chats, just everybody that's been here and watching and supporting me. Appreciate you all. And we will see you guys on the next video. You guys all have a great night.